If your plank lasts longer than your playlist, you're probably doing it wrong. The plank can build a rock-solid core that powers every single lift. Squats, deadlifts, pull-ups, all of it. But mess up even one of these 10 mistakes, and your plank goes from a core builder to a complete waste of time. Most people think they're planking. They're not. There's a version of the plank that builds an unbreakable core, and there's a version that just makes you sweaty and sore for no reason. Today, we're making sure you're doing the right one. Your core isn't just your abs. It's a full system of muscles working together under tension. When it's working correctly, everything fires. When it's not, you're just lying on the floor pretending. Here's the problem with chasing the timer. A 3-minute plank with your back sagging and shoulders collapsing isn't beast mode. It's game over. If your form breaks, your gains break too. 10 mistakes, all of them common, all of them silently killing your core progress. Let's go through every single one and fix them. Mistake number 1, falling in love with the stopwatch. If your whole goal is to outlast the timer, you're missing the point entirely. Time means nothing if your form is gone. A 30-second plank with perfect form will always beat a 3-minute plank with a sagging spine. Always. The muscles don't count seconds, they respond to tension. Give them tension, not time. Watch what actually happens when form breaks down. The spine sags, the shoulders collapse, the abs completely check out. And the longer you hold that broken position, the more damage you're reinforcing. The fix is simple. When your form slips, drop it, reset, then come back stronger. That reset isn't weakness. That reset is the whole point. Mistake number 2, crossing your hands. Looks comfortable, feels comfortable. That's exactly the problem. Comfort in a plank usually means your muscles aren't working. Crossed hands slump your shoulders, kill core tension, and basically turn your plank into nap time. You're just lying there with style. Zero gains happening. Fix it. Forearms flat on the floor, palms pressing down, grip the ground. That grip creates tension that travels all the way up into your core. Lock in tight and feel the difference immediately. The moment your forearms are properly placed, your entire core activates differently. It's not subtle. You'll feel it within the first 5 seconds. That's the position your plank should always start from. Mistake number 3, looking up. Tilting your head up snaps your spine out of line, shuts down proper bracing, and makes your entire plank significantly less effective. And over time, repeated neck extension under load leads to real cervical strain. The vertebrae compress at the back of the neck every single rep. That adds up faster than you think. Keep your head facing down, eyes on the floor, spine straight from tailbone to the crown of your head. No neck craning, no looking around. Just one clean, unbroken line. This one small fix instantly improves your spinal alignment and lets your core brace the way it's actually supposed to. Head position affects everything downstream. Mistake number 4, letting your core nap. If your abs are just chilling while you plank, nothing is getting built. You're just holding a position. That's not training, that's posing. Here's the fix. Mentally drag your elbows towards your toes. Don't actually move, just create that intention. The moment you do that, your abs will fire in a completely different way. Try it right now. A proper plank activates your transversus abdominis, your obliques, and your rectus abdominis all at once. 3 layers of core muscle working simultaneously. That's what builds the kind of core that actually transfers to your lifts. The difference between a passive hold and an active plank is massive. Same position, completely different stimulus. Create tension, don't just hold the shape. Mistake number 5, sagging hips. When your lower back arches, your abs basically clock out. Looks easier, feels easier, but it's completely useless for building a strong core. Who picks up the slack when your hips sag? Your lower back. And your lower back was never meant to carry that load in a plank. Keep repeating this, and you're building towards a lower back injury, not a stronger core. Fix it in 4 steps. Straighten your legs, squeeze your quads, fire up your glutes, tuck your butt. Do all 4 together, and your hips will find the right position automatically.
Quads and glutes engaged during a plank aren't just about the legs. They protect your lower back and create the full body tension that makes the plank actually work. Everything is connected. Mistake number 6, sky-high hips. If your butt is pointing at the ceiling, your abs are basically off duty, and your shoulders are carrying everything. 0 core tension, 0 gains. Unless you're trying to become a human pyramid, this position is completely useless for working your core. All you're training is your ability to look confused while exercising. One straight line. Head, shoulders, hips, heels. That's the standard. That's the only standard. If anything breaks that line, you've lost the exercise. Drop the hips to the right level. Brace your core and feel everything activated once. The moment your body forms that straight line, the plank becomes a completely different exercise. Mistake number 7, shallow breathing. If your plank looks like you're competing in a freediving competition, you're doing it wrong. Holding your breath or taking weak chest breaths shuts down your core entirely. Breathe deep into your belly. Let your stomach expand on the inhale. That diaphragmatic breath creates intra-abdominal pressure, which is the same mechanism that protects your spine during heavy lifts. Inhale, brace, exhale while keeping full body tension. That's the breathing pattern. Do it correctly and you'll feel your abs firing significantly harder than they were before. Oxygen is free. Use it. Your core is essentially a pressure cylinder. Proper breathing fills that cylinder and makes it rigid. Shallow breathing leaves it empty and weak. The breath is part of the exercise, not a break from it. Mistake number 8, lazy shoulder blades. Letting your shoulder blades collapse kills tension, kills stability, and turns your upper body into a liability during the plank. Push the ground away. That's the cue. As you push down through your forearms, feel your shoulder blades spread forward and apart slightly. Your upper back rounds just a little, not a full hunch, just a strong, intentional push. This activates your serratus anterior, one of the most underrated muscles in your entire upper body. It controls your shoulder blades, stabilizes your scapula, and makes everything in your plank more solid. The difference in stability between collapsed blades and protracted blades is enormous. One version wobbles under any kind of load. The other is locked and immovable. Always push the ground away. Mistake number 9, shoulder shrug. If your shoulders are trying to kiss your ears during a plank, you're dumping the work onto your traps and making the plank significantly easier, and not in a good way. Shrugged shoulders means your trapezius is doing the work instead of your core and lats. You end up with tired neck muscles and a core that barely did anything. Wrong muscles, wrong results. Push the floor away, and at the same time, drive your shoulders down away from your ears. Those two cues together create a completely different upper body position. Strong, active, and actually working. Shrugged plank versus properly depressed shoulder plank. It looks like a small difference. It feels like a completely different exercise. Make the fix and feel exactly which muscles are supposed to be working. Mistake number 10, bending your legs. Bent knees in a plank is basically plank light. Half the effort, half the results. The moment your knees slack, your lower back and shoulders start slacking too. A plank is supposed to be a full body exercise. Bent legs turn it into a half-asleep upper body hold. You're leaving a massive amount of core activation on the table every single rep. Lock your legs completely straight. Squeeze your quads like you're trying to crack a walnut. Keep your feet close together. Feel that tension travel all the way from your heels up through your entire body. And one more thing on stance. A wide foot position gives you more stability but lowers the difficulty. If you want real results, bring your feet closer together. Make the plank harder. Level up, not down. 10 mistakes, all of them fixed. Now you know exactly what a real plank looks like, and more importantly, what it feels like when it's done correctly. Here's your perfect plank checklist one final time. Head neutral, spine straight, core actively braced, hips level, shoulder blades pushed forward, shoulders depressed, legs locked, quads squeezed. Breathe into your belly, every single rep. Now, tell me in the comments, how long can you hold a perfect plank? Not a sagging, shoulder-shrugging, breath-holding one, a real one. Drop your time below. And if this video helped, you know what to do.